to be an astronaut. Not everyone was born to be a king. Not everyone can be Freddie Mercury. But everyone can raise a glass and sing. Well, I haven't always been a perfect person. And I haven't done what mom and daddy dreamed. But on the day I die, I'll say at least I fucking tried. That's the only eulogy I need. That's the only eulogy I need. Let's inherit the earth, cause no one else is taking it. Come on, do your worst, before the moment's past. Intentions are just being landed on the western world. There's posters and there's magazines with music living minds. Cause we write those songs, it's the we do politics and dream. We sing songs about our friends and even know. So turn out the stars now and take up your guitars. And come on folks and try the song. Let's stop waiting around for someone to patronize us. Let's hammer out a sound that speaks of where we've been. So forget about the haircuts and the stupid skinny jeans, the stampedes and the irony, media fed scenes. Cause we write love songs that say we do politics and dreams. We sing songs about our friends and even know. So turn down the stars now and take up your guitars. And come on folks and try this song. Because the only thing that punk rock should ever really mean is not sitting around and waiting for the lights to go green. Not thinking that you're better cause you're still up on a stage. You're all so fucking different, who cares what you have to say? Because there's no such thing as rock stars, there's just people who play music. And some of them are just like us, some of them are dicks. So quick, turn off your stereo, pick up a pen and paper. Yeah, you can do much better than skinny half-ass English country singer. Come on! As we write love songs and sing, we do politics and drink. We sing songs about our friends and you might know. So tear down the stars now and take up your guitars. And come on folks and try this song. Forgive me someone for I have sinned, and I know not where I should begin. Some days it feels like you just can't win, no matter what you do or say. Things didn't kill me, but I don't feel stronger. Life is short, but it feels much longer. When you lost that fight, yeah, you lost that hunger to pull yourself through the day. But if ever I stray from the path I follow, take me down to the English Channel. Throw me in where the water is shallow. Drive me on back to shore. Cause love is free and life is cheap. As long as I got me a place to sleep. Cause on my back and some food to eat. Can't ask for anything more. So come on everybody sing 1, 2, 3, 4. So we all have secrets that we hold inside. Yeah, the worst little things that you never confide. Worst one of all, you just can't hide, is that you're never quite as strong as you sound. So I'm sorry, baby, for the times I've hurt you. Sorry, friends, the times I desert you. Most days it feels like I don't deserve you. No wonder that you're all still around. If ever I stray from the path I follow, take me down to the English Channel. Throw me in where the water is shallow. Drive me on back to shore. Cause love is free and life is cheap. As long as I got me a place to sleep. Clothes on my back and some food to eat. Can't ask for anything more. So come on everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4. Join me in the water. I chose isn't straight and narrow. It wanders around like a drunken fellow. Some days it's hard for me to follow. If you've got my back, I'll go on. If you've got my back, I'll go on. Hello, Wembley! I've been waiting to say that for quite a while. How is everyone doing this evening? Thank you so much for coming out to this show. I already feel like it's kind of a special evening, so let's keep that up. You know what? There's only one rule at my shows. Only one rule. This is not a spectator sport. If you know the words to a song, you have to sing the fuck along, all right? This is a song about a friend of mine's ex-girlfriend. This song's called Reasons Not to Be an Idiot. You're not as messed up as you think you are. Your self-absorption makes you messy. Just settle down and you would feel a whole lot better deep down, just like everybody else. She's not as pretty as she thinks she is. Just picture her after she's had kids. I bet she sits at home and listens to the Smiths deep down, just like everybody else. So why are you sat at home? You're not designed to be alone. You just got used to saying no. So get up and get down and get outside. It's a lovely sunny day to hide yourself away. You've only got yourself to blame. Get up and get down and get outside. He's not as clever as he likes to think. He's just ambitious with his arguing. He's crap at dancing yet and he can't hold his drink deep down, just like everybody else. Alright, I want to see you clap your hands, come on! Not as awesome as the sun makes out. I'm hanging down the way and stretching out. I'm filming bumpers on my vanities and my doubts together, just like everybody else. So why are you sat at home? You're not designed to be alone. You just got used to saying no. So get up and get down and get outside. It's a lovely sunny day to hide yourself away. You've only got yourself to blame. Get up and get down and get outside. Amy thinks her life is lacking in drama, so she got her horoscopes, faith, feeling and karma. So wrapped up in her musical armor, she never got into a show. But it's okay, think of me and all my friends are just wasters. The same, I can still see through her airs and graces, 'cause she's got a lot more leave any traces. And like everyone, that's not the point anyway. Oh darling, I felt compelled to call you up to say, so why are you sat at home? You're not designed to be alone. Just got used to saying no. So get up and get down and get outside. It's a lovely sunny day to hide yourself away. You've only got yourself to blame. Get up and get down and get outside. Get up and get down and get outside. Come on! Get up and get down and get outside. 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 drive in a straight line. For hours through the desert I'd drive for hours at a time. And I was raised in Middle England, not in Nashville, Tennessee. And the only person in this car is me. Yes, I'm in 4/4 time. Yes, I use cheap rhymes to try to make it sound my own. No, I don't break new ground. Many have traveled this sound to try to make it sound like home. Texas State, I didn't think it was all that fucking great. And Nebraska is just a bunch of songs. All the way in Hampshire is where I belong. I don't know anybody who plays pedal steel guitar. The city roads are twisted, and I do not own a car. I was raised in Middle England, not in Nashville, Tennessee. And the only thing I'm offering is fun. Are you having fun? So, it's nice to be in London again. I always like London shows. Although, I know that obviously not everyone here is from London, right? There's people from all around the rest of England, right? I know there's people from all around the rest of Europe as well, right? I know we've got Americans here. I know we've got Canadians, we've got Australians, and apparently someone from Thailand as well. If that's true, well done. Anyway, I come from Winchester, which is about 60 miles away. So I traveled a little way. This song's about my hometown. This song's called Wessex Boy. Let me tell you all a little story of the things I've found. Hanging out and drinking with my friends in the cathedral grounds. Later dodging drunks as we dance along Jury Street. As we wander uptown to the railway, our friends to meet. Something about coming back to your town again, the place where you grew up and where you found your firmest friends. Well, none of them still live here, and I got nowhere to go. A Wessex boy, but when I'm here, I'm home. Let me tell you all a little story of the things I've lost. Huddling for warmth on the top step of the Barter Cross. Sitting on the benches by the bridges at the riverside. Counting down the hours for the buses, cause I missed my ride. Something about coming back to your town again, the place where you grew up and where you found your finest friends. Well, none of them still live here, they got nowhere to go. I'm a Wessex boy, Wessex boy, when I'm here, I'm home. When I hear this song, anonymous and sweet, ringing out from a busker's guitar on the ancient city streets. I pause one smile before I continue on alone, and somebody else will sing the words, and I feel like I'm home. All right, friends. So the end of this song has a sing-along section, and I think it'd be just fucking super if everybody in this room was to sing along with it at the same time. And I don't just mean the diehards and the lucky folk who got the standing tickets down here. I mean the people on the left side sitting down. The people on the right side sitting down. And the people all the way in the back. And if you are still sitting down, now might be a time to stand up, all right? Just saying. So anyway, listen. I'm not just gonna boldly assume that everybody knows how this bit goes. So instead, I've invited the amazing Emily Parker and the red clay halo right here. And these lovely girls are gonna teach you how this bit goes. Are you ready, girls? All right, take it away. Everybody sing it. Something about hometowns you never can escape. The triumphs and the tragedies, the tortured little fates. The welling of nostalgia, the feeling kinda strange. Cause despite those little changes, yeah, this place still feels insane. Something about coming back to your hometown again. The place where you grew up and where you found your furthest friends. But none of them still live here, and they got nowhere to go. I'm a Wessex boy, here we go. I'm a Wessex boy, when I'm here I'm home. Everybody say this song is about my favorite ways to spend my time. I like staying up late at night. I like playing cards. And I like drinking whiskey with my grandmother. This song's called Peggy Sang the Blues. Peggy came to me in my sleep in the middle of the night on a Friday night last week. She whispered, hush child, don't be scared. Got me a few words of wisdom, then I came back to share. She said, no matter where you come from, matters where you go. No one gets to remember things they didn't do. I said, Peggy, won't you stay here for a while? We can drink whiskey, we can play cards, we can get wild. She said, we'll play poker and we'll play for keeps. I only play angels lately and they never let me cheat. Never let me cheat. No matter where you come from, matters where you go. Hey. No one gets to remember the sister side, things they didn't do. You tell a good side, and you could say I had class. You could say that I was born beneath the ceiling made of glass. I always kept an open house, yeah, I always stood right by my friends. Well, I come to St. Peter's Gate, but told to keep the lamp up, the one that needs to make amends. There's better times are coming. Sing it! No one gets to remember my deathless job, so don't rest too long in bed. sang the blues. Keep having dreams, pioneers and pirate ships and Bob Dylan. People wrapped up tight in things that will kill them. We're being trapped in our limb, plunging straight to the bottom. Open seas and ways of life we've forgotten. Keep having dreams. Worked in a bar in Exeter, went back to her house and I slept beside her. She woke up screaming in the middle of the night, terrified of her own insides. Dreams of pirates and some Patty Hearst, breaking through a life of hers. She can't remember which came first, house or home or the terrible thirst. Keeps having dreams. Days when it feels like life weighs 10,000 tons. She's got a cowboy boots and car keys on the bedstand, so she can always run. She can get up, shower, and in half an hour she'll be gone. Keep having dreams of things I need to do, waking up and up. Slept at all when I wake to a sunset, she's facing the wall. Posters of Dylan and of Hemingway, an antique compass or a sailor's escape. She says you just can't live this way, and I close my eyes and I never say. Still having dreams. On the worst days when it feels like life weighs 10,000 tons. I sleep with my passport, one eye on the back door, so I can always run. Get up, shower, in half an hour, be gone. And come morning, I am disappeared, just an imprint the bed sheets by the roadside with my thumb out. The car pulls up and Bob's driving, and so I climb in. We don't say a word as we pull off until the sunrise and these rivers of tarmac like arteries, 'cause the country we are blood cells alive and the bloodstream beating all in the country. We are electric pulses, pathways and sleeping all of the country. We are electric pulses. This song's for the old punks. Well, a teacher of mine once told me that life was just a list of disappointments and defeats, and you could only do your best. And I said, well, that's a fucking cop-out. You're just washed up and you're tired. And when I get to your age, well, I won't be such a coward. But these days I sit at home, I'm known to shout at my TV, and punk rock didn't live up to what I'd hoped that it could be. And all the things that I believed with all my heart when I was young, just coasters for beers and clean surfaces for drugs. And I packed all my pamphlets and my Bibles at the back of the shelf. So it was bad enough, the feeling, the first time it hit, when you realize that your parents had let the world all go to shit, that the values and ideals for which many had fought and died had been killed off in the committees and left to die by the wayside. But it was worse when we turned to these kids on the left and got let down again by some poor excuse for protest. Yeah, by idiot fucking hippies in 50 different factions who were locked inside some kind of 60s battle reenactment. So I hung up my banner in disgust and I head for the door. Oh, but once we were young and we were crass enough to care. I guess you live and learn. We won't make that mistake again, no. Oh, but surely just for one day, yeah, we could fight and we could win, if only for a little while. We could insist on the impossible. Well, we've been a good few hours drinking, so I'm gonna say what everyone's thinking. If we're stuck on this ship and it's sinking, then you might as well have a parade. 'Cause if it's still gonna hurt in the morning and a better plan's yet to get forming, then where's the harm spending an evening in manning the old barricades? So come on, old friends, to the streets. Let's be 1905 and not 1917. Let's be heroes, let's be martyrs and radical thinkers who never had to test drive the least of their dreams. Let's divide out the world into the damned and the saved, and then right to the rally like the old light brigade, and straighten our backs and we won't be afraid, and they'll celebrate our deaths with a national parade. So come on, let's be young, let's be crass enough to care. Let's refuse to live in love. Let's make all our mistakes again, yes. And then, darling, just for one day, yeah, we could fight and we could win, and if only for a little while. We could insist on the impossible. Leave the morning to the morning, yeah, pain can be killed with aspirin tablets and vitamin pills. But memories of hope, of glorious defeat, are a little bit harder to beat. All right, this is a song about believing in yourself, about looking out for the people around you, and recognizing we're all stuck in the same fucking mess together. This song's called Glory Hallelujah. Brothers and sisters, have you heard the news? The storm has lifted and there's nothing to lose. So swap your confirmation for your dancing shoes, because there never was no God. Step out of the darkness and onto the streets. Forget about the fast, let's have a carnival feast. Raise up your lowered head to hear the liberation beat, because there never was no God, and there is no God. So clap your hands together. There is no God, no heaven and no hell. There is no God. We're all in this together. There is no God. So ring that victory bell. Drowning in the darkness for some other buried priest. Not waiting until we die, until we restitute the meek. Not blaming all our failings on imaginary peace, because there never was no God. The fighting of a land the ideas the fathers told you of. No spilling blood for those who never spread a drop of love. The finger pointing justified by phantoms up above, because there never was no God. And there is no God. So clap your hands together. There is no God. No heaven and no hell. There is no God. All in this together. There is no God. So ring that victory bell. I know you're scared of giant man, and I am too, but just pretending it's not happening isn't gonna see us through. If we accept that there's an end game, we haven't got much time. Then in the here and now, then we could try and do things right. We'd be our own Salvation Army. Together we believe in all the wondrous things that mere mortals could achieve. 'Cause I've known beauty in the stillness of cathedrals in the day. I've saw glory, hallelujah, while you wash my sins away. But now we're singing my refrain, and this is what I say. I say there never was no God, but there is no God. So clap your hands together. There is no God, no heaven and no hell. There is no God. We're all in this together. There is no God. So ring that victory bell. One more time. There is no God. So clap your hands together. There is no God. No heaven and no hell. There is no God. We're all in this together. There is no God. So ring that victory bell. Thank you very much, guys. So, it's Friday the 13th. I'd rather concentrate on the Friday part of that myself. Fridays are good days to play drinking songs, don't you think? And this is a fucking old song as well, for people who know the old songs. This song's called The Real Damage. I woke up on a sofa in an unfamiliar house, surrounded by sleeping folks that I didn't know. Failing to find my friends, I decided that it was clearly time to go. So I made my way out of the door as quietly as I could. There was no one there I knew to say goodbye. Squinting in the sadly sobering sunshine of the Sunday morning light. All right, Wembley, let's see what you got. 'Cause I started the night with all my friends and I ended up alone. Oh yes, I started out so happy, now I'm hungover and down. It was about then that I realized I was halfway through the best years of my life. So I scanned the local landmarks trying to find out where I was, or maybe even find a bus back home. I was longing for a shower, for clean sheets and a charger for my phone. And suddenly it hit me, I got paid this Friday last. So I rifled through my pockets for some change. All I found was a packet of broken cigarettes and a sinking sense of shame. True story. 'Cause I started the night with all my friends and I ended up alone. Oh yes, I started out so happy, now I'm hungover and down. It was about then that I realized I was halfway through the best years of my life. And I had to ask myself, well, is it really worth it? Is any of this worth it? Well, the whole thing's not perfect, but I've yet to figure out a better way to spend my time. Too many suits and dirty looks made me rack my brains. The real damage started to sink in. It had been quite a heavy weekend, but I could just about remember where I'd been. All right, last time all together, yeah? Oh yes, I started out so happy, now I'm hungover and down. I stood on a street corner and I felt a little sick. It was about then that I realized I was halfway through the first day of the week. Thank you. Mr. Matt Nazir on the keys there. All right, now, I'd like to welcome a very special guest to the stage now. This is someone, a very big influence on me, musically and in every other way. I'd like you to welcome to the stage, my mum! It's where I get my talent from. Now, I should point out at this point, I didn't actually warn her that I was going to do this. But you're game, right? Okay, Mum, do you know what this is? I know you taught me how to play the recorder, so I figured, do you know how to play this? Okay, this is the action side. You breathe in and out, and you go left and right. And that's it. Do you want to play me some now? She sounds like Bob Dylan already. Mum, that's going to be your microphone. You see that microphone right there? And Mum, when you play, put it right on the mic, like you're actually touching the microphone. Do you want to play some for everybody? Yeah, now, and play some? All right, Mum. Now that you're an expert at the harmonica, I'm going to ask you to play a solo in this next song. But I'll make it very easy, right? You're gonna know when to start for one of three reasons. Either you're gonna hear me shout, "Go!" like that, or you're gonna just know because you listened to the CD I gave you for Christmas. Right? And that's when you start, you just go for it, and then you're gonna know when to stop, either because you're gonna be so tuned in to rock and roll that you'll know in your heart that the time for harmonicas is over, or you'll hear me make this noise, "Stop!" like that. And in between those two events, you are the Ella Fitzgerald of the harmonica. You're gonna wail and really go for it, all right? And you've never done this before. Are you guys gonna give her a round of applause or what? It's about halfway through, so you got some time to chill out. I wrote this song about my friend Dan. It's called Dan's Song. Goes like this. Me and my friend Dan are gonna get some beers and then we're gonna go down to the park and drink them there. We'll bask out in the sun, bring a guitar and play some songs, call up our friends and invite them out to share what might be the last weekend of the summer, 'cause September's getting colder as it goes. And we haven't done enough of this simple kind of stuff this year. It's clear we're getting older, and it shows. Well, work weeks make us weary now, and school is a distant memory, and it's easy to ask questions of ourselves. Like where it is we're going now, and what we'll have to show for all these sunny days shut up in the shells of expectations of our ultimate directions, or the stations we should have reached by now. When we haven't read the script and our tender wings are clipped, and yet we're scared we might be letting someone down. Go! My mum on the harmonica! Listen to these heartbreak songs when nothing's really wrong, and then we smile when we're asked, and we say that we're fine. We're drifting through our middle days, and we're creeping into middle age, setting in our ways, but now it's time to decide. Now it's time to draw a line in the sand and ask what's more important than days like today. To grab some beers, call your friends and meet us here in the summer park with me and my friend Dan. One more time, my mum! She is gonna kill me. All right. Let's do a quiet song, shall we? How about that? Let's do an old quiet song. If you know this one, join in, it'll be fun. I was 16, cut myself a mohawk because I wanted to walk the walk and not just talk the talk. But it was a bit of a disaster because I did the side kitchen scissors because I didn't have any clippers and I didn't want to use a beard trimmer. I made that mistake before. When you got home, you didn't want to talk about what I'd done. You said I'd let you down and I fucked around and I was only having fun. With the way that you've been lately, you've no right to scream and shout. You and I, we've got a lot we need to talk about. What's the point in making vows that you're never going to keep? Lifetime lying awake means you'll never get to sleep. And all the promises you've made, painful and untrue, and for the things you do, they reflect worst on you. We all have our own devices for handling midlife crises. You usually involves an altar bike and some suspicious fashion decisions. But you choose to stay off grey hairs by lamely hacking at the size of your lies and your flimsy alibis, your suspicious expeditions. When you get home, I don't wanna talk about what you've done, 'cause yeah, you let me down and you fucked around, but I guess you were having fun with the way that I've been lately. I've no right to scream and shout. You and I, we've got a lot that we need to talk about. What's the point in making vows that you're never going to keep? A lifetime lying awake means you never get to sleep. And all the promises you made that were painful and untrue, and for all the things you do, they reflect worse on you. You always told me Father's Day was just another way of selling Hallmark greeting cards. 20 years of waking sleep, of lying through your teeth, meant every Father's Day spent wondering how the hell you are. Na 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 na. Everybody. Na 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 na. Louder. Na 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 na. Keep going. What's the point in us making vows that you're never going to keep? I could try to keep you up, but you keep on falling asleep. And all the promises we've made, they were painful and untrue. For better or for worse, I am turning into you. Thank you guys. Really welcome back to the stage, the Sleeping Souls. Hello. How you guys doing? You've been having fun without me backstage?
It's the union break.
Like you always do.
Lots of fun. We've been watching. So much more.
You've been watching? Yeah. I don't believe you for a second.
It was your mum and harmonica we had to watch.
Anyway.
You're pretty good.
Oh, we should form a band.
Good call.
That's sweet. By the way, while we're here, did everybody here, and I mean everybody, did everybody enjoy Beans on Toast? I've seen Jay play many times. That was one of the best I ever saw. That was pretty good. Then, of course, the fucking incredible Dan the Sack versus Scroobius Pep! And then, there's this other guy played as well, right? Anyone catch his name? He was pretty good. Everybody enjoy Mr. Billy Bragg! It's a fucking honor to have all of those guys playing with me right now. It's actually really weird in a good way. And this song goes out to all of them for being amazing and helping me out. This song's called Substitute. First girl I fell for was a fair and faithful fighter. She smoldered with the will to save the world. I did my best to help her, yeah, I stood shoulder to shoulder on the front lines with my visionary girl. I wish that she had cared for me, but in the end her ideologies occupied the fortress of her heart. I wrote her 15 songs, but still we had to part. And if music was the food of last girl that I loved, she was a low and lusty liar. She set my heart on fire, but she made me choke. Her beauty was a sight to see, but she didn't save it all for me. I found other fires by following the smoke. I wish that she had either cared for me or let me be, but she chased me from my mind and from my home. I wrote her 16 songs, but ended up alone. And if love was really all that we need, then even all my singing is never gonna save me. Music, well, it's my substitute for love. Well, I've had many different girls inside my bed, but only one or two inside my head. These days I'll cuddle up to my guitar instead. But oh, what I would give not to stumble but to really fall in love. And I could substitute my singing for the sound of someone sleeping next to me. Thank you. So you met them earlier, Emily Barker and the Red Clay Halo, right? But let's introduce them properly because they've been helping us out. They're going to help us out some more. On the accordion, the wonderful Miss Jill Sandell.
Hello, Wembley.
On the fiddle, Miss Anna Jenkins. On the cello, Miss Jo Silverstone. And on the cowbell, Miss Emily Barker! Thank you guys for coming out and helping out. This is a song about a friend of mine who passed away many years ago. If you know the words, join in. The song's called Long Live the Queen. Sipping on a whiskey when I got the call. Yeah, my friend Lex was lying in the hospital. She's been pretty sick for about half a year, but it seemed like this time the end was drawing near. So I dropped my plans and jumped the next London train. I found her laying up and in a lot of pain. Her eyes met mine and then I understood the weather forecast wasn't looking too good. So sad and spun a story for a little while. Tried to raise her mood and tried to raise her smile. She silenced all my ramblings with a shake of her head. To me closer, listen, this is what she said now. You live to dance another day. This is how you'll have to dance for the two of us. So stop looking so. Time to press and sing with all of your hearts. The queen is dead, yes, she told me she was sick of all the hospital food. Doctors, distant relatives draining her blood. She said, I know I'm done, but I'm not finished just yet. I'm dying for a drink and for a cigarette. So we hatched a plan to look ourselves a cheap hotel center of the city to raise some outlying waste to our clouds. And then where everyone else is long asleep, well now we're good and done. You live to dance another day. This is how you'll have to dance for the two of us. So stop looking so. Time to press and sing with all of your hearts. The queen is dead. South London's not the same. The queen is dead. The last of the greats has finally gone to bed. Let's sing this bit together, alright? So I was working on some words when Sarah called me up. She said that Lex had gone to sleep and wasn't waking up. And even though I knew that there was nothing to be done, I felt bad for not being there, and now well, she was gone. So try to think what left. times like this when I was feeling blue. So gathered up some friends to spread the sad, sad news, and we headed to the city for a drink or two, and we sang. We live to die another day. This is how we have to dance for one more of us. So stop looking so time to rest and sing with all of your hearts. Long live the Queen.
Let's keep that going.
Well, that's the beginning of the beginning. We're lovers and we're losers. We're heroes and we're pioneers, and we're beggars and we're choosers. We're skirting around the edges of the ideal demographic. We're almost on the guest list, but we're always stuck in traffic. We voice our close associates up and play their parts. They're chatting up the it girls and they're tearing up the charts, while we were playing with coppers to get our rounds into the bar. We're the C team with the almost famous old friends of the star. Now Justin is the last of the great romantic poets. He's the only one among us who is ever gonna make it. We planned the revolution from a cheap Southampton bistro. I don't remember details. Our English boys with banjos. Jay's us and George, and he's standing on a wooden chair. He sings songs, he slays dragons, and he's losing all his hair. And Adam is the resurrected spirit of Graham Parsons, implied instead of Rhinestone, living in South London. And no one's really clear about Tommy's job description. It's pretty clear he's vital to the whole damn operation. Dave Danger smiles at strangers, trees the safest girl I know. So unhearts can scamper up to victory, the city we go home. We won't change our ways. We will proud remain when the glory fades. Your life. I'm sick and tired of people who are living on the B-list. They're waiting to be famous, wondering why they do this. And no, I'm not the one who is habitually optimistic. I'm the one who's got the microphone here, so just remember this. Yeah, well, life is about love, lost minutes and lost evenings. The fire in our bellies, the flirting little feelings, and the aching amplitudes that set our needles all flickering. They help us with remembering, and the only thing that's left to do is love. Yeah, the only thing that's left to do is love. After all the love and the losing, the heroes and the pioneers, the only thing that's left to do is get another round in at the bar. Once an honest man could go from sunrise to a set without encountering agents of a state or government. But a sorry cloud of tyranny has fallen across the land, brought on by these hollow men who did not understand that for centuries our forefathers have fought enough and died to keep themselves unto themselves, to fight the rising tide. But if in the smallest battles we surrender to the state, we enter in a darkness whence we never shall escape. And raise the hands of arms to possess. Oh, our 1881 to meet the king at Smithfield, and he issued this demand that Winchester should be the only law across the land, the law of old King Alfred's time, a free and of honest men, because the people then they understood what we have since forgotten, that the government can only work for its own benefit. I'd rather stand and make it against the elements alone, and give these hollow men the right to enter in my home. They raise their hands up, our lives to protest. Lower our souls to drag us down. We'll resist. Here we go! Jenkins on the fiddle! Alright, let's sing this bit together! Stand up, sons of liberty, and fight for what you own. Stand up, sons of liberty, and fight for your homes. Everybody! Stand up, sons of liberty, and fight for what you own. Stand up, sons of liberty, and fight for your homes. Louder! Stand up, sons of liberty, and fight for what you own. Stand up, sons of liberty, and fight for your home. One more time! Stand up, sons of liberty, and fight for what you want! Stand up, sons of liberty, and fight for your homes! So, if ever a man should ask you for your business or your name, tell him to go and fuck himself, tell his friends to do the same. Cause a man who traded his liberty for a safe and dreamless sleep doesn't deserve the both of them, and neither shall he keep. Thank you. Is everybody still having a good time?
Fun.
Are you still having a good time?
Yeah, it's all about fun.
It's all about fun. Anyway, so listen, we're going to do something rash for our first ever arena headline show. We're going to play a new song. And the reason I feel moved to do this is because I'm working on a new record and it's going to be out at the start of next year, all being well, all right? And this song's about dancing, and it requires a little bit of introduction. You know musicals, right? Musical films. You know what I'm talking about, yeah? I fucking hate musicals. And the reason, hold on. The reason that I hate musicals is because they're fundamentally unlikely. You have two people walking down the street having a conversation, it's all perfectly normal and fine, and we know what's going on. And then, apropos of nothing at all, one of them goes, well, and does a backflip, and picks up a girl in a dress and throws her at somebody else who catches her. That never happens to me in my social life. That's why I hate musicals. But, so this song is about dancing, and I know it's a new one, I know nobody's gonna know this song, but I have a fantasy in my head that one day we're gonna play this song, and it could be today. One day we're gonna play this song, and without it being organized, at least not by me, the whole audience is just gonna break into like a synchronized dance routine and start picking up girls in dresses and throwing them at people next to them.
And if that happened, I would believe in musicals again, right? So people of Wembley, it's in your power. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. It's in your power to make me like musicals again. Keep that in your mind while we play this song. This song's called 4 Simple Words. Because we're all so very 21st century. You're probably listening to me on some form of portable stereo. Maybe you're sitting on the back of the bus, or it's running up your sleeve and you're across from your boss, or you're sitting in your bedroom on your own with the lights down low. So low. I'd like to teach you 4 simple words, so the next time you come to a show, you could sing those words back at me, like they're the only words that you know. I want to dance. I want to dance. I want lust and love and a smattering of romance. But I'm no good at dancing, and yet I have to do something. Tonight I'm gonna play it straight, I'm gonna take my chance. I want to dance. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. We're heading out to the Blue Cross Road. Colleagues and friends to understand with a smile. Yeah, but this is my culture, man. This is my home. The dark color masses never at the gate. Yeah, the doors are at 7 and the show starts at 8. 7 short hours in a space of my own. And when the band comes, I'm the only thing I really know. I want to dance. I want to dance. One lust and love and a smattering of romance. I'm not good at dancing, yet I have to do something. Tonight I'm gonna play it straight, I'm gonna take my chance. I wanna dance. We are sick of the music, the stand out by the laughs and sings this and shortest. Oh, it's all sex, drugs and sins, other extras and schemes, but it's okay cause I don't really mean it. I want bands who had to work for their keep, drove 1,000 miles to play it was on no sleep. Sleeping on the floor in a stranger's place, hungry just to do it all again the next day. I wanna dance, I wanna dance. I want lust and love and a smattering of romance. But I'm no good at dancing, yet I have to do something. Tonight I'm gonna play it straight, I'm gonna take my chance. I wanna dance. Put your hands on your hips, bring your knees in tight. Yeah, we do this shit together, man. No fist, no fight. No fist, no fight. Not trying to save the world. Some people think like us. We just want our own space and dance, man. No favors, no fuss. Yeah, blood's running violent. We have built ourselves a house with the roof is on fire. We've been good at putting it out. Forget about your bitching and remember that you're blessed. Pockets in the kitchen never fit in with the rest. Alright, somebody told me that music with guitars was going out of fashion. I had to laugh. The shit wasn't fashionable when I fell in love. The hipsters move on, why should I give a fuck? I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I want me some lust, some love, and a smattering of that old-time romance. But I'm no good at dancing, yet I have to do something. Tonight I'm gonna play it straight, I'm gonna take my chance. Yeah, I wanna dance. Oh, I wanna dance. Oh, what you think? Both join hands down at the front. So next time I say, remember these words. east, to the east, the road beneath my feet, to the west, to the west. Well, I haven't got there yet. And to the north, never to be caught. To the south, well, my time is running out. Ever since my childhood, I've been scared, I've been afraid. I've been trapped by circumstances, staying in one place. So I always keep a small bag full of clothes carefully stored. Somewhere secret, somewhere safe, somewhere close to the door. Well, I've traveled many countries, washed my feet in many seas. I've drunk with grifters here at Wembley and with punks in old DC. And I've driven across deserts, driven by the irony that only being shackled to the road could ever I be free. To the east, the road beneath my feet. To the west, well, I haven't got there yet. And to the north, never to be caught. To the south, my time is running out. I felt old before my time, but now I'll keep the age away by burning up the miles and yeah, by filling up my days. And the nights, 1,000 nights I played, 1,000 more to go before I take a breath and still myself for the next 1,000 shows. To the east, the road beneath my feet. To the west, well, I haven't got there yet. And to the north, never to be caught. To the south, my time is running out. One more fucking time. To the east, the road beneath my feet. To the west, I haven't got there yet. And to the north, oh, I never will be caught. To the south, my time is running out. To the south, my time is running out. To the south, my time is running out. Hey, yay, friends and Romans, countrymen. Hey, yay, punks and skins and journeymen. Hey, yay, my sisters and my brethren, the time is coming near. Come ye, to soulless corporate circus stops. Come ye, to toilet circuit touring stops. Come ye, to bedrooms, bars and bunker squats. The sound is ringing clear. Now who'd have thought that after all, something as simple as rock and roll would save us all? Now who'd have thought that after all, it was rock and roll? Hey, now anybody could take the stage. Hey, make miracles on minimum wage. Hey, these folk songs for the modern age will hold us in their arms. Right here, right now. as simple as rock and roll would save us all. Who'd have thought that after all, it was rock and roll? Here comes your bit, are you ready? And I still believe in the Saints. Yeah, in Jerry Lee and in Johnny and all the greats. Everybody, I still believe in the sound that has the power to raise a temple and tear it down. Come on, louder! I still believe in the need for guitars and drums and desperate poetry. One more time, I still believe that everyone can find a song for every time they've lost, every time they've won. To do some men more folks, not just saving lives, but saving souls, and we're having fun. And I still believe, now who'd have thought that after all, something as simple as rock and roll would save us all. Now who'd have thought that after all, something so simple, something so small. Now who'd have thought that after all, it's rock and roll. Each morning I wake up and I can barely stand on my feet. Take a look in the mirror, I cry. Say, Lord, understand what you're doing to me. See, I spent all my years in believing you, but I just can't get no relief. Lord, somebody, anybody find me somebody to love. I work hard, he works hard every day of my life. You see, I work till I ache my bones. At the end of the day, I take home my hard-earned pay on my own. I get down on my knees and I start to pray until the tears run down from my eyes. Lord, somebody, anybody find me somebody to love. Every day, see, I try. Everybody tries to bring me down. You know they say I'm not fucking crazy. Oh, they say I've got a lot of water in my brain, but I got no common sense, and nobody left to believe. I just gotta get out of this prison cell. Someday I'm gonna be free. Lord. All right, Wembley. Everybody has to sing this, and it's very easy. It's like this. Find me somebody to love. Come on, find me somebody to love. 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 Come on, find me somebody to love. 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 Anybody find me somebody to Always time for a quick tattoo between main show and like encore, you know what I mean? Should we do some more songs? Right, I really would like to welcome to the stage a very, very special guest right now. Somebody who I look up to enormously and who I'm very proud to consider a friend. Mr. Billy Bragg, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Bill. How you doing?
I've had an absolutely amazing night, Frank, I have to tell you. What a great show. What a great show.
So, we figured we might play a song together for you if you wanted us to. I think you should take the lead on this one.
Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accepted that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing. Come writers, come critics, who prophesy with your pen, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly fading. Please God the new one, you can't lend a hand, for the times they are a-changing. Writers, come critics, who prophesy with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin. There's no telling who that is naming. For the loser now, till later to win. For the times they are a-changing. Senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall. For he that gets hurt will be he who has stalled. There's a battle outside raging. We'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls. For the times they are a-changing. The line is drawn, the curtain is cast. Slower now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly changing, and the first word now will later be last. But times they are a-changing. Oh, the times they are a-changing.
The one and only Mr. Billy motherfucking Bragg right there. Jesus Christ. I never thought I was gonna do that. I have to say there's a number of things I'm doing this evening that I never thought I'd do. Playing here being one of them. But seriously, I know it's a little strange me being on a stage like this, but the only reason I get to play any shows, but particularly one like this, is because all of you people give me your time and some of your attention and some of your love, and this is a collective effort. I'm not doing this on my own. And just for the record, on Monday, we're going to announce another UK tour. We're doing every single fucking town in the UK. We're playing everywhere, and we'll see you there. I've got another song for you, if that's all right. And this is a funny one. I wrote this song when I was kind of living in and hanging out in bars in North London, and absolutely no one gave a shit. And this song, I feel like this song has carried me From places like Nambucca and the flower pot and the wheelbarrow, all the way to Wembley fucking arena. And so with that in mind, I'm gonna play this. We're all gonna sing it, and I think that this might be the last time I play this song. I feel like this is bedtime for this song. So let's sing it like we fucking mean it, all right? My name's Frank Turner, I come from Winchester in England, and this song is called The Ballad of Me and My Friends. Everybody's got themselves a plan, and everybody thinks they'll be the man, including the girls, the musicians who lack the friends to form a band, the singer-songwriters, the rest of us are DJs or official club photographers. And tonight I'm playing another Wembley Arena show. So I'm going through my phone book, texting everyone that I know, and quite a few I don't, whose numbers found their way into my phone. But they might come along anyway, you never really know. None of this is going anywhere. Pretty soon we'll all be old, and no one left alive will really care about glory days when we sold our souls. But they're all about the destination, and take a fucking flight. We're going nowhere slowly, but we're seeing all the sights. Come on! Yes, I'm definitely going to hell, but I'll have all the best stories to tell. What do you say to one more song? Let's do one more fucking song! So I want to see everybody singing, and I want to see everybody dancing, but most of all, we're all gonna count to 4 together. Are you ready? I said, are you fucking ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess I should confess that I am starting to get up. The latest music that's all passing by and left to go. All the kids are talking slang, I won't pretend to understand. All my friends getting married, mortgages and pension plans, and it's obvious my angry adolescent days are done. I'm happy and I'm settled in the person I've become, but that doesn't mean that I'm settled up. Seeing out the game, time they change a lot, but some things they stay the same. Won't sit down, won't shut up, and most of all, I will not grow up. Won't sit down, and won't shut up, and most of all, I will not grow up. I want to see more dancing, come on! Well, maturities are up top, I can feel. So it seems, ditching teenage fantasy means ditching all your dreams, all your friends and peers and family. So let me tell you, you will have to grow up, be an adult, yeah, be born and unfulfilled. Oh, but no one's yet explained to me exactly what's so great won't sit down, and won't shut up, and most of all, I will not grow up. And won't sit down, and won't shut up, and most of all, I will not grow up. And if all you ever do in your life is just photos and passes, then you'll deserve every hour of your sleepless nights that you waste wondering when you're gonna die. Wow! Mr. Benjamin Lloyd on the mandolin. On the bass guitar, the one and only Mr. Taran Anderson. On the keyboards, your friend and mine, Mr. Matt Nazaire. And holding it all together on the drums, Mr. Nigel Powell! We have a couple more people to say hi to. First of all, I'd like to hear a massive cheer for the amazing Emily Barker and the Red Clay. Hello! Secondly, there's an awful lot of people who worked their fucking asses off to make this show happen. Some of my crew loaded in at 5 a.m. this morning. They worked their fucking asses off and they don't come on the stage, but they deserve your love, your respect, and a round of applause. Let's hear it for my crew! And last, but never least, the most important members of the band, without whom no show would be worth a damn. On backing vocals, the people of Wembley, London, England. So I know you know what's coming. We've got a chorus left in us, right? And we're all gonna sing it together, right? Well, just in case there's anyone who doesn't know, let's have a recap on the words to the chorus, yeah? You ready? The chorus goes like this. I won't sit down, and I won't shut up, and most of all, I will not grow up. You'll go. I won't sit down, and I won't shut up, and most of all, I will not grow up. Again, louder. I won't sit down, and I won't shut up, and most of all, I will not grow up. All right, that's a beautiful sound. And you know, it sounds pretty funny in an arena as well. And as I mentioned earlier, I know a lot of people, including me, think it's a little bit strange me playing a show in an arena. But the reason why I'm comfortable doing this up here today... All right, we'll talk about this in a minute. The reason why I'm comfortable being on this stage today is I reckon about 95% of the people in this crowd have seen me play a show where I was close enough to you that I could sweat on you, where there was less than 200 fucking people. And it's not like Simon Cowell gave someone a fucking phone call. It's like all of you came to every single little show from the beginning until now, and you brought your friends and you fucking paid attention, you gave a shit. So think of it like this. I'm not the one headlining Wembley right now. We are all headlining Wembley right fucking now. Okay, I see people are sitting down. All right.
This is a health and safety problem.
Two quick things. First of all, look after everyone around you. Make sure everyone's all right, okay? Yeah? And secondly, The moment you're gonna get up is when Nigel starts playing the drums, all right? Don't come in any earlier than that, okay? Just stay down. So listen, just for another 30 seconds, let's prove that rock and roll isn't about limousines or backstage passes or ego problems or Simon fucking Cowell and the X Factor, but instead, it's about one simple thing, a room full of people who are friends and who are equals, who came together to sing, to dance, to drink, and to have a good fucking time. That's what rock and roll's about. That's what we're here to do this evening. Thank you for coming to the show. So I'll play, and you sing, the perfect way for the evening to begin. Now we'll play, and everybody will sing, the perfect way.